Oahu is facing a water crisis. The Red Hill fuel tank storage facility has once again leaked fuel into Hawaii's drinking water supply. The aquifer, located directly beneath the tanks, is the primary drinking source for over 70% of the island. The latest water contamination has caused over 5,000 people to become ill. In response, many citizens have called for the facility to be shut down permanently in light of the significant public health hazard and other major environmental concerns.
Red Hill was built in haste by the Navy during World War II. The fuel tanks were constructed underground by the Roosevelt administration in 1943. The Navy has experienced backlash from the local community who blame the military for the ongoing leaks. Military families at the Joint Base at Pearl Harbor Hickam also experienced repercussions from the contaminated water. Many of the enlisted military remain unaware and uninformed about the ongoing obstacles happening at the Red Hill fuel tank facility.
This was built in the 1940s. Regulations have changed drastically. Specs of how we would build something today, completely different how our military would build something in the 1940s.
Because the tanks were made in World War II areas, and they have been leaking for years and years, and some of the tanks haven't been checked in like 25 years, not even looked at. So that's why I think it permanently should be shut down, the Red Hill.
I was not aware that the last leak was 14,000 gallons, or that it had been leaking since the 1940s.
The misinformation surrounding this crisis has led to frustration and distrust from all parties involved. The fuel tank's pollution of water sources has put a strain on residents of the island. It's brought up old tensions between the military and the local community. Activists such as the Sierra Club and the Oahu Water Protectors have taken a stand. Their influence has reached the UH Manoa campus. Many students have experienced the repercussions of the events at Red Hill and have joined the cause in the hopes of inspiring change.
I learned about what happened at Red Hill last year because of the big leak that started poisoning the water in Pearl Harbor area, which was affecting civilians as well as military families. Because of the jet fuel into our clean water, a lot of kids had to go to the ER for puking, for rashes. And the Navy said it was safe to drink the water, but they got sent to the ER, so a lot of the families had to get relocated to hotels to live in.
Regardless of who's at fault, the natural water supply here at Oahu is a limited natural resource. Ongoing pollution from the leaking fuel tanks could have catastrophic repercussions on the inhabitants who call this land their home.
There's no environment without the water. And so I think we all just have a personal responsibility towards this crisis. And I mean, we all need to do something about it. So it affects every single person. And it not only affects us, it affects our children, and it affects our children's children. So every single person at this campus.